Hello everyone and welcome to the first ever video on the Whiskier YouTube. I am so pumped about this video. I was thinking maybe the first one's going to be about bourbon hunting, what we have here in Colorado. However, a buddy of mine called me and told me that I have to hurry down to the store because they have Early Times Bottled and Bond black screw caps. I personally love Early Times Bottled and Bond. It's 100 proof, aged 4 years. $22 around my area. Super easy find. And I'm not going to lie, I might catch some hate for this, but I think I prefer this Bottled and Bond to, a pretty heavy hitter, E.H. Taylor Bottled and Bond. For me, this is just super flat. It's great, don't get me wrong. I'll buy it. I'm still going to buy it because the tube, the branding, allocated, right? We're all going to buy these E.H. Taylors. They're just awesome. However, when it comes to an everyday drinker that sits on the shelves that you can find at almost every single store, I don't think that you could beat this for the price. This, for me, is like a unicorn. Like, truly, I've been looking for a black cat for a very long time now. So my buddy called, rushed down to the store, made sure to buy the black cap. My wife poured 2 heavy samples for me. So she wrote down the answers. I don't know which bottle is in which glass, but we are going to dive into that right now. Before we get into the actual tasting, little backstory. The black caps are produced by Brown-Forman. Blue caps are produced by Sazerac, who also makes E.H. Taylor, Buffalo Trace, Eagle Rare, all the Buffalo Trace products. Sazerac owns this now. Normally you would think, oh, if Sazerac has their hand in something, this is going to be much better, right? However, even though these are supposed to be the same exact recipes, people always talk about how this black cap, this one made by Brown-Forman, tastes a whole lot better than this. All right, so now that we got the backstory, we got these 2 heavy pours, let's get into the tasting. Gonna nose them first. This is just great stuff. I love Early Times Bottled and Bond. Not a whole lot different on the nose. I do think I prefer this. This one definitely is way sweeter, more honey, that brown sugar. You can tell, like, I definitely prefer the nose to this. This is just a little bit, almost the same notes. It's just a little flatter. That's all. A little bit more nutty, if you will, like peanut butter. So, all right, let's go. Yeah, that tastes like the Early Times I know. It's really good. It's great stuff. It's, oh, dude. I love me some Early Times. It's a great cocktail mixer. It's a great sipper, okay? And I will say this. I've had this bottle open for a few days now. I go through these like all the time. These are my go-tos. I buy them all the time. This is going to be a neck pour. So brand new open bottle. Don't know how much that has any effect to it, but I have noticed over time, the longer bottles are open for me, the better they taste. All right, on to the second. The better nose for sure. It's so different for me. This is This definitely has a better nose and a much better mouthfeel, which is so weird because they're both aged the same amount of time and they're both 100 proof. This one definitely tastes a little proofier, has all the notes that I'm used to. So I will take a guess, and it's okay if I'm wrong because, again, it's supposed to be the same product, the same stuff. My guess is this is definitely going to be the black cat. It doesn't taste like anything that I've tasted before. Obviously, we know it's the same recipe, but I'm telling you, these are vastly different. The finish on this is even longer. Like I said, it coats your mouth way more. You get way more sweetness from this. Man, this is good. Yeah, I'm going to say, so I have the Woodford glass and I have just a plain Glencairn. I told the wife, I was like, listen, write it down. Make sure you write which one is which. So let's see what the results are. So the black cap was in fact in this glass, and metal cap regular. Let me just say, guys, if you've never tried Early Times Bottled in Bond, do yourself a favor. Please, please, please go out and buy this stuff. I know, I've heard in some states it's almost like an allocated product. However, here, every single store, it just sits on the shelf and collects dust, truly. And it is some of my favorite stuff by far. But this, guys, this black cap, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to find it that much more often anymore. However, I'm super pumped. I was able to grab a couple of bottles when I was there. This stuff is absolutely delicious. They're both phenomenal. But like I said, this one's just going to be, it's different. So thank you so much for watching the very first video on our channel. I want to tell you what you can expect from the YouTube videos, what we're going to come out with, how often we plan on coming out with things. So the very next video should come out next week, and it's going to be our very first bourbon hunt. So I'm going to be going around different local stores here. I currently live in Colorado, which we have some excellent choices on bourbon. Stores get pretty great allocations here. I'm going to talk about the process on what certain stores do for allocations, what products that I think we have that sit on the shelf that are just absolutely delicious, guys. So that's going to come out next week. Also, if you want to go ahead and check us out on Twitch, same username as here. It's Whiskier. We play a lot of video games on there. Drink bourbon, talk bourbon. It's just a great time. We stream at least 4 nights a week, so we'll catch you there. Again, thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. We'll see you next week. Thank you.